What's up people, Dazzles here, and today we're going to be talking about Pokemon. Sweet, delicious Pokemon. I need to stop flailing. Now before you even try to get upset with me, just remember that in one episode Ash and Brock both thought about eating a Pikachu and Meowth actually tried. So they're on my side. Clearly Pokemon can be food and I'm invested in talking about which ones I would really like to eat. First off, I would like to make a very honourable mention to Amoonguss. It is a mushroom-like Pokemon, but clearly looking at the thing, it is a gigantic mushroom. This thing is like 2 meters tall. Do you know how many people you could feed with one of those? And people seem to like mushrooms. I don't know why. I'm not a fan, which is why honourable mention for being something other people would eat, I guess. It's also amazing on my team. I feel a little bad. Now that I think about it, Amoonguss is a poison type Pokemon, so it might not be the best thing to eat, but we'll ignore that. Electros, the Jellyfish Pokemon. That's right, Jellyfish. This is an electric type Pokemon and it pretty much looks like an eel with flipper arm things. I don't know. I need to actually spend some time looking at them in the game. I don't think they really do move like that. Electros does look like a lamprey, which people do eat and apparently think is quite good despite being absolutely terrifying. I don't understand it. But yeah, Electros just looks like one of those with these weird arm things that I don't know how they use. But the point is that eel is not too bad. I like a little bit of eel every now and then, but not in large quantities. And Electros is basically a 2 meter long eel. That is a lot of food, especially if you take into account the dimensions. I think it must be like this big or something. That's a lot of food. Eel, it's nice. It's not amazing, but it's still pretty good and I would happily eat it. And Electros just looks delicious. I want some of that electric eel in my belly. I want to eat one. Ugh. Next up is Oyster, the bivalve Pokemon. Now we don't know entirely what these things look like. They close up and you can never get them open apparently. And with shells as hard as diamonds, you're gonna have a tough time trying to get the meat out. But these things do look like an oyster or a clam or some combination of the two. And I like both of those. So clearly a gigantic one is just gonna be a giant chunk of delicious meat. That's not how it sounds. This entire video sounds dirty. Now this one was a difficult choice. I mean, Malamar is the Calamari Pokemon and I freaking love Calamari. I just do, it's so good. I just want to eat all of it. So I feel there's not much to be said. It's a squid. Calamari is delicious. Deep fry it, salt and pepper, I don't care which, I will eat these things like crazy. Give me those delicious tentacles. This one, it's hard to know what the better decision is. Should you just eat it as some steak, or should you actually make use of its delicious sweet milk that apparently is good for everyone and can be turned into yogurt? I think you just need a couple of them, a few of them at the rate Pokemon can breed. Now they just seem to pop out fully sized in the games. You can probably just breed these things for eating constantly. Nonetheless, Miltank is the cow Pokemon, and it would be delicious because, I mean, who doesn't like some steak? I love steak. It's good shit. Now this one I have a couple of really good reasons. Number one, it is a pig, and we all know exactly what pigs are perfect for. Bacon. Bacon, this is an entire animal of delicious bacon. I mean, you can also make some delicious pork roasts or grumpig roasts. Probably nice shoulder carve. I don't know. I can do it. I need a grumpig. But secondly, these things, they are the manipulate Pokemon. They are going to use their psychic abilities, so we might as well use their deliciousness against them and eat them before they have a chance to take over our minds. So those are the 5 Pokemon that I think would be absolutely delicious. If you have some other thoughts about what would be a delicious Pokemon to eat, let me know down in the comments below. And nobody say Slurpuff, because that thing is not actually made of ice cream icing. It's not actually made of that. It just looks like it. And the same could probably be said of a Moongus, but I mean, that thing is clearly actually just like a sentient mushroom, which is also kind of scary because mushrooms are real creepy. Have you seen them grow? Ugh. So that's all from me today. I'll be back on Thursday for this week's Something Anything, where I'm going to be discussing classical horror, literature, film stuff, which is terrifying because I know absolutely nothing about it. You can check out my video last week of Something Anything right here, where I talk about hoaxes and end up talking about Pokemon, see how that goes over here. And yeah, I think that's everything. So hit me up on Twitter if you've got any other suggestions and don't feel like commenting about what Pokemon would be delicious. And I will see you all in a few days. Bye.